On Sunday, the 27th of July, we will be heading to Chaguanas as the Jhall Ramayan singing seminar is set to take place. We will be learning quite a bit from our distinguished guest joining us this morning, one of the event's coordinators, Dr. Shivannand Maharaj, who will give us a bit more insight. Dr. Maharaj, good morning and welcome to the Now Morning Show.
Hi, good morning, and good morning to all our viewers out there. Very happy to be on the show this morning and to be able to share some thoughts on this very, very eventful activity that is coming up on Sunday.
Indeed. It is going to give us quite a bit of knowledge, but for those of us who aren't familiar, what is Jhall Ramayan singing?
Yes, Jhall Ramayan singing, well, you know, what is happening is across the spectrum of vocal music, when it comes to Indian music, there are many styles, of which folk is one of the major categories. And from this category, Jhall Ramayan singing is part of the folk tradition, where the text known as the Ramayana is sung in a unique style in many parts of the Indian diaspora as well as in India.
Now, Dr. Maharaj, can you tell us where exactly in India it originated from?
Yes, it originated from parts of Rajasthan and Bihar of northern India. And then it would have made its way across to the West Indies during the indentureship period.
Of course. Now, in terms of the presentation, we will experience on the 27th. How will it be delivered? How will it be presented?
Okay, a typical Jhall Ramayan performance will have various steps in the way it is presented, and I will give the proper terms and so on that is going to be used on the day itself. Of course, one will have to be there to experience the actual way that it is going to be presented, and
right.
Because it's music, so it must be, you know, listened. It's an interactive art form, so that it starts with what we call the opening styles, opening mantras. It goes on to a slower piece known as the Bani. It's a thematic expression of what's to come in the actual storytelling part of the Jhall Ramayan presentation. It goes on to some faster moves where it ends with what we call the Jaikar on the particular performance. But just a couple of things that I would wish to add at this point. The Jhall Ramayan singing is one of many styles of singing, as I said before. But this particular style has, over the years, dwindled a bit, and so we've taken the initiative at the Department of the Creative and Festival Arts at UWI, and we've partnered with the National Council for Indian Culture in Chaguanas and also the Shiva Gana organization. These three bodies have decided to come together to be able to make people aware, to preserve, and to be able to, you know, to revive, so to speak, and to be able to create more groups around the country so that this art form becomes a lot more entrenched in the spectrum of performances.
Understood. But Dr. Maharaj, in terms of the presentation, you've described a change of pace, if you will, almost like a crescendo, where things will eventually end on a faster note. Is there a reason for that, or is this the traditional presentation or traditional style of the actual presentation? Are we going to see anything tweaked for a Caribbean audience at all?
Yes, the interesting thing is that the way that Jhall Ramayan is presented in the Caribbean is a little bit different from, like, let's say, for example, in India, so that we have some of our unique styles that we would be able to expect. And Sunday, that event that is coming up on Sunday at Diwali Nagara is going to feature quite a lot of that. And so that the entire experience known as Jhall Ramayan is actually like storytelling, but in the form of singing and the accompaniment of music. And the main parts of what we can look out for would be vocals and the accompaniment of what we call jhals, or a particular type of cymbal that the singers will use and play to accompany themselves. And it is also accompanied by a drum known as the dolak.
We're familiar with, for sure. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a fantastic evening. So tell us times and specifically which part of the Nagar we are heading to enjoy this experience.
Yes, so this coming Sunday, people can head down to Diwali Nagar, where the usual Diwali Nagar performances will take place year after year. And it's in the auditorium. It's an air-conditioned auditorium. It's going to be starting promptly at 4 p.m. And it will go till 6. So we have a 2-hour block of really wonderful entertainment and educational activities going on. And I want to say that it's a family-oriented event. It's something that is free to the public, and it's going to be very, very entertaining as well as educational. So we want to encourage, everyone to come out and be part of this wonderful experience.
Dr. Maharaj, as much as you've expressed the importance of how this art form might be dying out, so to speak, what is the big takeaway that you hope to achieve with this event on the 27th?
Yes, well, when the event comes and finishes, we all three parties that have worked very hard to make this event possible, we all hope, first of all, to have a greater awareness of this style of singing in the country. And we hope to have follow-up educational activities so that people can actually come with their various ensembles from various parts of the country and be able to learn specific pieces so that it will be part of their repertoire. And we, as I said, we hope to create more ensembles within our country of Trinidad and Tobago.
Fantastic goals, and I hope you achieve them. But of course, it will begin on the 27th with this incredible display of cultural excellence. Thank you very much for putting it together. I know you said you are one of the coordinators, so any groups or other persons you'd like to acknowledge in terms of making this happen today?
Yes, sure. Well, as I said, I would like to encourage, to acknowledge the Department of Creative and Festival Arts at UWI St. Augustine, also the National Council for Indian Culture, as well as the Shiva Gana Organization of Trinidad and Tobago.
Fantastic. Dr. Maharaj, thank you very much for joining us this morning, and best of luck on the 27th.
Thank you very much for having me, and all the best, and looking forward to see everyone out there on Sunday. Take care.
4 p.m. is the time you guys head on over to experience quite the educational, feat in the musical form